Another aspect of pickleball, of performance, of fitness that can be easily overlooked is going to be mobility. Mobility, flexibility, stretching, being able to get into different motions easily while you're on the court. So sometimes you think you might be able to not get to a ball or get into a certain movement pattern, and it's probably due to a lack of mobility. Within this, we're going to talk about a little bit of T-spine mobility, thoracic spine mobility. So that's the part of your spine in the middle of your back, right? Not your upper back, not your lower back, but kind of in the middle of your back, your thoracic spine. We're going to look at ways two exercises to open up that area of your T-spine, because the first thing I think of is when we're going to hit a backhand dink, maybe the ball is going behind us a little bit and we kind of have to reach, right? You see Ben Johns is a great example of this, right? When he can kind of get in the stance and he has that great backhand where he can kind of rotate his whole torso around this fixed lower body. This isn't moving. His whole torso can kind of get here and hit that backhand dink. We want to be able to do that. And you have to have sufficient thoracic mobility to do that. So first, I'm going to have you're going to drop down on your knees right here. On both knees for me, that's perfect. You're gonna sit your butt back onto your heels and you're gonna put your forearms together like that, and you're gonna go put your forearms on the ground together like that. Yep. So now you're gonna take your right hand and place it on your lower back. Perfect. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate towards the left as far as possible.
Like
Yes. Good. She has decent mobility here, which is good. Relax. Put your forearms back together. Now put your left hand on your lower back, and we're gonna rotate this way. Yep. Relax, go back. Another side, decent mobility. She's using a little bit here of her lumbar to rotate. We're trying to kind of assess how much she has within her thoracic, which is okay. But she's rotating pretty well. That's something we wanna keep. That's something we wanna be able to work through, right? If she can only, let's do it again. If she can only rotate, which I've seen here, well, you're rotating from your shoulder. Let's rotate from this. Let's rotate here, there you go. Looking at the shoulder line, she gets a little bit past 45 degrees, which is good. That's kind of what we're shooting for, is a 45-degree angle. A way we can kind of train this and get better at this is, give me one of your hands, put this around your shoulder, as I'm gonna go slide over here, and I'm gonna kind of pull her into a little bit more rotation. So you're gonna do it again. You're gonna rotate, and you're gonna slowly rotate and exhale slowly as you rotate. I'm pulling her into a little bit more rotation. Go back, slowly, good. It's not about the band pulling her into this position, it's about the band pulling her into this rotation. So again, turn and exhale. Good, and go back. This is something we can do 6 to 8 times each side. Keep going, exhale. Ideally, you'll just place this band on a rack or on something stable so you can do it by yourself. You can go back. I'm just holding it here for demonstration purposes. And go. Good, relax. It's a simple exercise. All you need is a band to be able to perform this. And this will help you achieve more T-spine mobility, or kind of keep what you already have. Exercise number 2 is going to be, we're gonna get into a frog position. So this is a kind of funny position. You're gonna take your knees and you're gonna go a little bit wider with them on the ground still. Sorry, I know, it's a hard ground. We're gonna go a little bit wider with them.
wider.
Yep. Yeah, so your feet are outside your hips. Good. You're gonna put your hands on the ground. You can come out a little bit further, like that. Then you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna kind of feed it through your left to this little hoop. Exhale and rotate your spine this way as far as possible. Good. Breathing is a big piece of this. So relax, we're gonna do this for reps. Breathing is a big piece of this because our breath helps us to rotate well. So when we can breathe and we can exhale, that'll lower our rib cage. So at big exhalation, you'll see my ribs will go down. My ribs are up and out like this. It makes it hard for my spine to rotate. So remember, as you do anything rotationally, exhale, get the ribs down, and then rotate. Let's try again. Exhale, yep, good, and then come back. We'll do it again. Another little tip is you can kind of put pressure on your hand here, pushing in, you'll kind of feel a couple cracks, maybe get a little bit more rotation as well. Go back. One more for us. Typically 6 to 8 reps each side. It's pretty good. What's different about this one is that we're rotating and we're flexing not in a flexion pattern, right? So we're rotating this way, where the other one, we're trying to achieve more extension as well. So the other one was kind of pulling you in this extension pattern. This one we're rotating this way. A little bit different, but all similar, working on getting a little bit more thoracic rotation.